Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Tattoo Tarot Goddess, and I wanted to do my first video on here about the dark night of the soul. I don't know how many of you guys out there have actually been through the dark night of the soul and who's all going through it now, but it is a process. You don't just wham bam, you're done. It's a process you go through, and I don't see a lot of people on here actually talking about going through the dark night of the soul, having that spiritual awakening. I do see a lot of people talking about the twin flame journey, but when it comes to the dark night of the soul, when you are actually triggered by your twin flame to go through the dark night of the soul, I see nobody talking about that. You know, when you go through the dark night of the soul, it's you are triggered by your counterpart, and you get like you know, I'm just gonna say it how it is. You really feel like you are going crazy when you're going through this process. I remember sitting on my bed, literally thinking I was losing it. Like, I legit thought I was losing my mind going through the dark night of the soul. And what it is that's your time to wake up. Fix what is wrong inside of you. Not nobody else. You can't fix nobody else. They have to fix themselves. And when you go through this, it is hard. You are fighting your demons that you have inside of you to come to the light. So, and it is a really hard process to go through. And I see nobody talking about it. And you know, I want to know really how many people out there has gone through the dark night of the soul, is going through the dark night of the soul, and you know what your process was like, because I know my process was crazy, was legit crazy, and I was triggered by my twin flame. So, and I think, you know, I honestly think there's more to it than you meeting somebody, not knowing this person is your twin flame, and them triggering you into the dark night of the soul. You know, I just think there's more to it than that. I think that, you know, I really don't know what to think, but I think you're going to go through this process. I want to say, regardless of how you get triggered. That's what I want to say. So, you know, you could be triggered by something else and go through the dark night of the soul. Mine was from my counterpart. So, you know, I want to hear your guys' journey, what you guys have been through, what you guys have been going through, your process of coping with everything. And, you know, it's taken me a long time to figure out that's what was going on with me. When this started first happening with me, I didn't know what in the world was going on with me. I didn't know, you know, I've never even heard of the dark night of the soul when I started going through this process. I never even heard of twin flames before. I never heard of none of that. And then I was triggered, and one thing led to another, and I started researching. Like, I started researching because I felt this very, very, very deep magnetic pull to my counterpart. And I didn't know what this was. And I was curious as to, why am I feeling this way? Why do I feel this magnetic pull towards this guy? Why do I feel like this guy is the one? Why do I feel like the pull was so strong when we got in a room with each other? It was just crazy, the magnetic pull we had with each other. So, and I want to hear, what it was like when you guys met your twin flame. What you guys, like what kind of magnetic pull you guys had. Was your guys's, the pull you guys had really intense? Because mine was overwhelmingly intense. It was no, I'm just feeling this. No, that's not it at all. It was a deep magnetic pull that I felt towards him. And it was just crazy how strong this magnetic pull was. Like, I've never felt this before. I never knew what it was. I never, none of that. So it actually scared me at first. Like, I didn't know what the hell was going on. I didn't know what was wrong with me. I didn't know if he felt it too, or if it was just me. I didn't know none of that. So, but it was like this pull was so strong and so intense. It was overwhelming. And, I don't know still to this day, because me and my twin are separated right now. So I don't know still to this day if he felt that pull as strong as I did. But I do know that he felt something, because I remember him asking me quite a few times, was I okay? And that's because he seen me, like, every time he would come around, I would get jittery. My hands would start going like that, because the intenseness of the magnetic pull was so strong, and I didn't know how to control my emotions when I would get around him. So I didn't understand. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand a lot of things when I first started hanging out with him. And my hands would just be like, and I know that he was like, are you okay? And I would just be like, oh yeah, and blow it off. I didn't want to tell him and, make it seem like I was going crazy or anything. Hey man, I feel this strong ass magnetic pull towards you. Do you feel like that towards me? No, I didn't want to do all that. So that's why, I didn't say nothing to him about the intenseness of the pull, but I know he felt something, and I know he had feelings towards me, because I could feel it in my soul, and I could feel the anxiety he would have. Like, when he would have an anxiety attack, I would have one. When there would be times that I would just get sad out of the blue and I couldn't figure out why. There was times when my heart would start jumping and palpitating so bad that I would literally have to lay down because it was like our souls was mingling together, and it was that connection that we had with each other. And it was making my heart go crazy. So I had to detach myself because it was making my heart hurt, like I was having chest pains really bad. And I thought that I was going to have to go to the hospital from having a heart attack. And I couldn't say, oh yeah, I met my twin flame and, I'm having a heart attack now. No, I couldn't do that. So I had to detach myself. I had to pull my energy back from him because I was so scared I was going to have a heart attack. Like literally, when he would have an anxiety attack, I would feel it and I would start having one, and my heart would get to the point where it would hurt and I would have to lay down. So yeah, so I want to know if have you guys ever, had that type of experience with your twin flame or what? But when I first met mine, I started researching and researching and researching and more research and more research and more research because I legit thought I was going crazy. And I'm not joking. Like, I was about 2 steps away from taking my ass and getting my ass locked up in a nut house because it was like the intenseness of the connection, the heart palpitations, my chest hurting. I was getting headaches and it was just one thing after another. And I remember sitting on my bed and I was grabbing my head like this because my head was hurting so bad. And I remember thinking to myself, I'm fucking losing it. Like, I'm legit losing my mind. So, but I didn't lose my mind. I'm still here. Very well capable of everything. But yeah, I want you guys to tell me what your experience was like and everything like that because, I know no two people's journey are the same. So I just want to hear what other people's experiences was with their twin flame and everything else. But join me on the next video. I am going to do some readings for you guys. I just wanted to put this quick video out right now to get acquainted with you guys and have some feedback. So alright, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe so we can get this channel up and going. Thanks.